Okay, please sit comfortably. Keep your back spread as much as you can. And gently close your eyes. Take a few deep, long breaths. Breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. Breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. Do it few times to relax and concentrate your mind and body. Breathe in peacefully and breathe out peacefully. At the same time, relax your body from the top of your head to low of your toes. Get comfortable with your posture. Slowly observe peacefulness, stillness around you in this room. And mindfully bring your attention to the moment we call present moment, this moment. I hope you are having peaceful mind, relaxed body. It might take few moments to relax your mind and body. And now slowly bring attention to your breath. Pay attention to the tip of your nose, then you can feel your inner and outer breath. Without forcing, without controlling your breath, just allows your body to breathe naturally. Mindfully watch and observe your breathing process. While you are paying attention to your breath, you might having many thoughts, thousand thoughts. Be patient. It might take time. Whenever you are having thoughts, just know I am having thoughts, and slowly you can come back to your breathing practice. Without wondering about future or past, try to keep attention on your breath. With having these instructions, let's start our practice. Breathe in mindfully, breathe out mindfully. Breathe in mindfully, breathe out mindfully. Enjoy this moment, present moment, with focusing on your natural breathing process. While you are breathing, you might see long breath in and out, short breath in and out. If you see long breath, understand I am having long breath. If you see short breath, think I am having short breath. You are learning to see, observe subtle changes on your breath. Breathe in mindfully, breathe out mindfully. Now mindfully and gently take few peaceful long breaths. Breathe in peacefully and breathe out peacefully. And also it is perfect time to change your posture, move your body around if you want. Make sure to find a comfortable and relaxed posture, which is very important for your practice. And slowly we can start our loving kindness practice. Let's develop self-love. Be kind to yourself. Wish to yourself and bless to yourself. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well in mind and body. May I learn to care for myself with joy and ease. May I be content. May I be patient. May I be strong and healthy mentally and physically. If you find one interesting word that you really like, you can keep repeat it to yourself with kind and compassion. At the same time, feel the meaning, feel the energy of each words, what you are repeating. And also make sure to apply the meanings to your day-to-day life. Also, we can extend our loving thoughts towards your loved ones, your friends, family members, whoever close to you. Imagine their faces individually. Your parents, your husband or wife, girlfriend or boyfriend, brothers or sisters, or your children, your best friend, close friends, your neighbors, your teachers, even though your pets. You can embrace your loved one without your kindness and compassion. May my loved ones be filled with loving kindness. May they be free from inner and outer dangers. May they be strong and healthy mentally and physically. As a loving kindness practitioner, you are never going to discriminate anyone. There are thousands of thousands, millions of millions. People are having a difficult, hard time in this moment. Natural disasters, wars, other pandemics, uncertainty. We can focus them. You are one of the perfect person to practice loving thoughts towards all the living beings. Because in this moment, you are the one of the loveliest person in this world. May all the living beings be well. May they be happy. May they be able to find noble friends. May they be able to find peaceful and healthy environments. May they be able to take care of themselves happily. May all the living beings be well, be happy, be peaceful. Now you can pay little bit more attention to the difficult people if you have any in your life. If you have anyone that considers a difficult person, Just focus on them. No need to have anger thoughts. Just be kind to them. Understand those people are your teachers. You can't change them. It is not easy to change them, but it is so much easy to change yourself, how way you think. With having that advice, may my difficult people be filled with loving kindness. May they be well in mind and body. May they be able to find noble friends, noble guidance. May my difficult people be well, be happy, be peaceful. Now mindfully and slowly, take a few deep, long breaths. Breathe in, I am in peace, and breathe out, I am in peace. Please bring your hands together in front of your heart. Make a commitment to yourself to apply this practice at least 2-3 minutes every day. May peace be with you. May all the living beings be well, be happy, be peaceful. Thank you so much. Slowly open your eyes. Okay, let's start our chanting practice, page number 4. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Saṅghaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Dutiyampi Buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Dutiyampi Dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Dutiyampi Saṅghaṃ saraṇaṃ Tatiyampi Buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Tatiyampi Dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ, Anicca vata saṅkārā upādavaya dhammino upājjitva tesaṅ bhupa samusukho sabbe sattā avera hontu, sabbe sattā abhyapajja hontu, sabbe sattā anigha hontu, sabbe sattā sukhe attanaṃ pari Mano pubbangama dhamma Manasace padutena Bhasati va karoti va Tato nandukha manveti Cakkang vahato padang Mano pubbangama dhamma Mano secca manomaya Manasace pasanena Bhasati va karoti va Tato nan sukha manveti chāyāva anapāyini. Mind is the forerunner of its states. Mind is chief. Suffering follows caused by that, as does the wheel follow the ox's hoof. Mind is the forerunner of its states. Mind is chief. We believe in generosity towards others. We believe the skillful, noble path is marked by generosity. We believe generosity has many levels. Think generously, speak generously, act generously. We believe generosity is the heart of our spiritual practice. And these practices allow us to become more open, accepting, and forgiving. My wish, may I become at all times, both now and forever, a protector for those without protection, a guide for those who have lost their way, a ship for those with an ocean to cross, a sanctuary for those in danger, a lamp for those without light, a place of refuge for those who lack shelter, and a servant to all in need. By means of this meritorious deed, may never join with the unwise, only the wise, until the time to nirvana. Okay, good evening everyone. How are you today? It is happy to see you all, and I thought we are going to have less people, but happy to see a quite big group today because it's very interesting weather, and so thank you for coming. So every Sunday we have a meditation program in Illinois, Geneva. Maybe you know where it is. It's not in Wisconsin, in Geneva. In Illinois, it's close by St. Charles. So there's a Unitarian church. We go every Sunday, and we have a meditation program at 6 to 7. So I was there yesterday, and there was a lady, and she had a nice question. What she asked, there are some people in my life who makes my life miserable, frustration and anger, resentment. Is it okay to cut them off from my life? That was her question. If somebody asks you, what do you say? Yes, of course, yes. That's what you say? Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe you have done it many times in your life. Maybe not. So there are some people come to our life, they go, and sometimes you cut them off because you need peace, balance, and which is important also. So that's why I was kind of mentioning during the meditation time we can spend some little bit more time focusing on our difficult people, because difficult people they are very interesting. So it's like this weather. So we had really warm weather, and now it's very cold, and it's a little bit snowy. So they are very interesting. So when I think about my life, so most of you know, this is my 21st year as a monk. So last 21 years when I go back, when I think about my life, so I can't see any difficult people in my life. So I think I'm very lucky. Maybe some of you have the same. Maybe you don't have anyone difficult in your life. You don't have anyone. Maybe you do have. So therefore, when I'm practicing meditation, I don't have any issues because I can't see any difficult ones in my life. But maybe you are having a different practice when you think about difficult ones. Maybe you are having a hard time, difficult time. So, but I don't have that difficult feeling because I don't have anyone. But I do remember. So, as a little monk, I'm always telling this story to people when I'm telling about the difficult ones. So, as a little kids, little boys, maybe you remember in your school, in your neighborhood, you had some people, the little kids, who brings more trouble to you. Maybe you had some difficult time with them. You had some arguments. You fought with them. Maybe you remember. So same in my temple. It is a big monastery. So almost around 150 monks is studying there. Now it's a big temple. So back in the days, it was also same. Different little monks came to our monastery to study from different locations. At the same time, there were many monks from different countries. Especially, we had many monks from Bangladesh. So Bangladesh monks. We had a few groups. There was one group. They came to my temple. I think it was 2002 or 3. So I was around 11, 12 years old. They couldn't speak our language. So there was one monk. He could speak some English, but rest of them, they only spoke their language. So in the beginning, actually, we gave them a hard time because they don't understand our language. So, but same time we taught our language. They were very fast. They catch our language very fast. So, but they are very interesting, the Bangladesh monks. The different culture, different country, and they are in a different country again. So, very interesting. And I remember we didn't get along much sometimes. So, one time actually, we, the Sri Lankan little monks, the Bangladesh monks. So sometimes we were two groups. Of course, we are two different from two different countries. Sometimes they did some certain things their ways. We did some certain things how way we feel. So there was always some disagreements. Then, however, one time we decided this is not okay. Then we decided to fight. So what we did actually, I still remember that day. There's a different place in my temple. Usually the senior monks, they don't come to those places. So we decided to go to that place. We were about to fight. So I was a little monk around 12. So there was some Bangladesh monks. They were strong and they were very angry. If you tell something, they had a really bad temper. Some monks. So we were about to fight. Somehow we couldn't fight. Somebody told some senior monks. They came. We were in so much trouble. The whole day we had to clean the temple, clean the bathroom. So many different tasks. Whole day we were like, oh my God, what we did. So whole day was very interesting. But what they said, you have to work as a group. You have to talk to each other. You have to do everything as a group. But at the end of the day, you have to come to us. You have to report what you did. I remember that day. So there was one Bangladesh monk. We both were same age. We both are same age. So now he's in California, one of my best friend now. So recently I visited him. Recently he visited me also. So when I was visiting him, we had a really good time. We were talking about the little days, what we did. And so when I think about those age, so it is always brings me some good memories. So other than that, I never experienced any difficult people in my life. But maybe you do. Therefore, sometimes we need to understand how we can apply this practice, how we can manage them, how we can overcome those difficult situations from difficult people. Maybe you do have some techniques, some tools. If you have, please tell me. So there's always some nice stories I'm telling people when I talk about this topic. I don't think so. You only taught maybe other people you never heard these stories from me. So that's why I was kind of thinking to share with you this. So there's a story. Sometimes when we have difficult people in our life, we have to be very smart. They are also smart, but you have to be very smart. Then the both sides are perfect. You are not getting into any troubles. You know how to escape from those difficult situations. So there's a very nice story. I like this story. There was two teachers. The one teacher I can say a good teacher. The other teacher I would love to say a bad teacher. The good teacher, he had a really good reputation. People loved him. People always come to him and listen to him. His place always full of people. And people love to come and see him. People love listening to his talks. So his place was always packed. How about the bad teacher? Nobody there. Always empty. Almost empty. People, they do not like to go to that place. Then finally, that bad teacher was so mad at that good teacher. He was thinking, he's nasty, he's almost destroying my reputation, my temple is empty because of him. He was so mad. Then what he did, he was thinking, I want to do something, otherwise I have to shut down my place. So otherwise I'm in so much trouble. Then what he did, that good teacher was doing a talk one of evening. There was a big audience. He went to the place. He went to middle of the people. Then he challenged to that good teacher. He said, "Hey, I'm here to challenge. I'm here to argue. I'm here for debate. So you have to talk to me." Then he was challenging that good teacher. Then he was very calm and very relaxed. He said, "Okay, please come. So we can start a debate in front of all people. I think this is a perfect time." Then he was like, "Oh, that's perfect." Then he came to in front of him. And he was sitting in a stage, and he said, "Okay, why don't you sit right side of me? Then we can talk very easily." Then he proudly he came to the stage, and he sat right side of the teacher, the good teacher. Then after a little while, he said, "I think if you move to left, if you move to," he was sitting right. Then he said, "If you move to left, I think we can talk very easily." Then the good teacher asked him to move to the left from right side. Do you understand? Now he is again changing his position from right to left. So after a little while, he didn't say anything. Then he was sitting and listening to him. So if you think about this story, what was happening there, he didn't do anything special. He was very smart. He didn't go to argue with him. He just said something, just few words. So he was very smart. Sometimes we have to act the same like that smart teacher. If you are going to argue with someone, it's never going to end. It's keep happening. It's finally the big fight. Therefore, the last word is always perfect. I remember one monk was telling, we have 2 ears to listen more, 1 mouth to talk less. When you are in with the difficult people, so you have to apply the same method. Just talk. So that is the first story. I really like that story because that teacher was very smart. And also sometimes the difficult people are also interesting. How there was another teacher. He was planning to go to Tibet for a dharma tour. Then he was preparing for his tour. He needed an assistant. He needed someone to help him. What he did, he found a person. The person was annoying. The person was very difficult. But he chose that person as his helper. The people was like, why he chose this person? Because he's very annoying, careless, very difficult. Then people was complaining to that teacher. He said, no, I would love to go to Tibet with this person. Then they went to Tibet. They spent couple of days. Then everybody came and complained, and they were so upset. They said, why you pick this person? Why don't you send him to his place? We can help him. The teacher's answer was very interesting. Maybe you think the same. He said, this person is teaching me 2 things. The first is how to stay focused, how to stay steady. The second one was, he's like my teacher. He's always teaching me something. Whenever I see him as a teacher. That was his second answer. So therefore, whenever you are struggling with difficult ones, try to stay steady like a tree. It is steady. It's hard to fell it down. You have to push, and you have to use some machines. So same time thing. They are teaching me something. They are like my teachers. If you can think like that, I think you will be able to manage those difficult ones in your life. Therefore, please think about these two stories. I think once in a while it is very important to understand, remind those stories to day-to-day life. If you are having a difficult times with those people, but same time, as I mentioned when I'm guiding you through meditation, so it is not easy to change someone. If you are going to change someone, you have to work hard. Sometimes you're frustrated, you get tired. So even though you can't sleep well because you are trying, keep trying, keep trying. The best thing is you can change how way you think. It is also easy to tell, not easy to practice. You have to work hard. Therefore, please think about these few stories and the message. So I hope you learned something. So do you have any comments, thoughts, disagreements? I would love to listen to you. Nothing to say? Perfect. So thank you so much for coming, and please go and think and apply to your life. Okay.